Big Sam presents Raw. It's Big Sam presents Raw. It's Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you.
Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you.
Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you. I make this for you.
It's Big Sam presents Raw.
Did you know Big Sam Presents is available on iHeartRadio? That's right. You can put iHeartRadio in your internet browser and or download the app and look up Big Sam Presents with a Z at the end of Presents, and you will be able to listen to my podcast, now available streaming on iHeartRadio. Take your ass to iHeartRadio and subscribe to my damn podcast. I appreciate you, baby.
Hi, would you like to sponsor this show? You have the ability to sponsor Big Sam Presents Raw and or Shit Talk. I don't give a goddamn. You could pay me $100 a month or $50 a week or $250 every 2 weeks. Regardless. It don't even matter.
Big Sam presents Raw.
If you want to sponsor this show, you can. Let me know. I'm Big Sam, and you got the opportunity to sponsor this show. This show, goddammit, this one. Are you not entertained? Fuck you, because I wasn't trying to entertain you. Bye, bitches.
If you got money, you can get women, okay? Now, if you got a lot of money, you can get some of the finest women in the world. So with that being said, I want you to know the way your woman look represents your income. So I'm saying you ain't got to explain nothing to me. I see this recession and hit a couple of y'all upside the head. I talk about the truth while I'm on stage.
I make
Ladies,
this for
let me tell
you.
you something. Your man is with you because at this point in his life, you the best he can do right now. I know it hurt. I know. But I'm telling you, if he find a way to get rich, your pink slip is on the way.
Nah, bruh.
Hey, your man get rich, I'm telling you, you cough the wrong way, it's over. I can't do this no more.
I make this for you.
I got paper now. I ain't got to do I'm here to help all the ladies. A lot of y'all didn't grow up with dads because your mom ran them away. No, you never heard his side of the story. That's why I'm here for you. Ladies, stop breaking up with your man for dumb reasons. A lot of women do stupid stuff like leave a man for cheating. That is the dumbest reason ever to break up with a man. What, you gonna leave him and go get another man? Now it's a stranger cheating on you. Listen. Everybody is gonna cheat on you. Look at you.
I make this for you.
I tell you, these new domestic abuse laws are making it very difficult to discipline your woman. The police are not playing. When they knock on your door, fellas, they will take you to jail for something small like a knot on her head or something like that. But a lot of y'all don't know. Did you know if your girl got an injury, fellas, you going to jail. But if you got an injury, she going to jail also. So you know how to play that. My girl was bothering me the other day. I was like, girl, you better leave me alone before I beat both of our ass. How many of y'all fellas out there still sleep with your baby mama when you go visit your kids?
I make this for you.
I don't spend no time with my kids, really. I go, hey, little man, let me see you dance. Give me 5. I've been going here with your mama for a little while.
I make this for you.
Big Sam presents Raw.
Come out sweaty. Woo, let me see you dance again, little man. Give me 5. I'll catch you next time I come through, man. I don't know you like that. Well, that marriage is a hard hustle. Hard hustle. Takes all the honesty out of the relationships. I look at the audience right now, and I see you fellas. I see the misery in your eyes. She found out about the comedy festival, you know, that's why you got her with you. I see it. Don't you just want to look at her and just be honest and be like, what are you bringing to the relationship besides some other dude kids? A lot of women are like, you know, I don't know. What am I bringing to the relationship?
Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you.
I said some mean things that were necessary tonight. Let me tell you something about comedy. Comedy is a way to release the truth, and I'm going to be honest with you while I'm on stage. Listen, ladies, I want you to know, and y'all, most of y'all already know this. Ladies, after you have sex with a man, your bargaining chips are gone.
I make this for you.
Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you.
No. You need to know this. Your bargaining chips are out the door. So stop asking stupid questions after we have sex with you. I had sex with this one girl. She was like, where you been? I was like, working on the next girl I ain't slept with.
Is Big Sam presents
Don't wait.
Well,
I make this for you.
that's goddamn Corey Holcomb. When I used to drive tractor trailer trucks. Tractor trailer trucks, god damn it! I used to drive old tractor trailer truck. Trying to fix my goddamn microphone. Is it nice and noisy for y'all? When I used to drive tractor trailer trucks, god damn it. What up, everybody? It's your homie Big Sam. So when I used to drive tractor trailer trucks, I used to listen to the Foxhole on Sirius XM. And I used to hear Corey Holcomb every goddamn shift. And I was like, that motherfucker is the rawest motherfucker out here. I like me some what the fuck am I trying to say? I like me some Corey Holcomb and Dave Chappelle. Them motherfuckers is funny. So, all right. How is you doing out there, everybody? It's another day. God damn it. I'm feeling a lot better. We're going to go for a little ride here in a hot moment after I get my shit together. Because I ain't got my shit together. But, shit. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. Man, yesterday was a fucking interesting day to say the least, y'all. So, yesterday was, what was yesterday? Oh, the 10 June. All right, come on, God damn it. 10 June was yesterday, all right? And yesterday, I went and started talking a little bit about my relationship and some other shizits. And to be perfectly honest, amen, it had me feeling some type of way for most of the goddamn day. But luckily for me, I got some I got some cool people that that are in my corner. Yeah, I'll put it like that. I got some very, very cool people that are in my corner. So I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to adjust this volume because I want to hear music while I talk. But I don't want that shit going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, there we go. Fuck it. So I had to talk with someone, and or excuse me, I was in the midst of a conversation. I was conversing, and I don't know. It was just I was frustrated, very, very frustrated, and for whatever reason, I opened up the door to some of the things that I was frustrated with, and I started thinking about that shit, and it was rushing me, and I was listening in the conversation, and I was like, man, god damn, I ain't got no fucking outlet. Like, there are times where I want to like just chill. I'm gonna just say, generally speaking, because I am very much done with the whole monogamous scene. That shit just ain't gonna work for me. So if I'm chilling with my significant other, whomever, the female has my attention in that space, right? Whoever I'm in the company of. And I'm not trying to talk to you, right? I'm trying to express some shit. And I'm telling you, yo, I need to talk to you. Hey, let me get this out. Let me get this off my chest. All right. Generally speaking, just generally speaking, not specific to any person. Even though I was talking about a story yesterday. I remember that shit. All right. Generally speaking, I would like to just get what I got to say out and not be distracted with like a diversion, like a conversation diversion. I don't appreciate that shit. But I'm understanding now. Hold on, let me back up. Because I'm trying to give someone context as well as just being transparent. You know what I mean? But I'm realizing now, after processing over the past 3 years or so, most people really just can't. A lot of people that I encounter really are unable to deal with my transparency, because they're just not used to people being so transparent. Which is, it is what it is. It's like, in the moment I don't think about it, but after I do. So anyway, in the conversation yesterday, while we were talking, just thinking about all kind of shit, someone made a joke, and it just kind of like just triggered, like, just what the fuck? And I just started tripping, right? And then the whole mood changed, because I like broke down. I just broke down just on some other shit. And then I was listening to them, and then I just was thinking, like, man, why is it that, or how is it that, I thought I knew how to ask this question, but I still don't know how to ask the damn question. Oftentimes I hear women tell men, you need to man up. You need to man up. No, I'm not saying that in my conversation that this person told me this. This is just some things I was just pondering and thinking about. They did not tell me this. They didn't insinuate this. None of that. They did not come from this perspective whatsoever. It was just something that I realized in that moment. They acknowledged that, like I don't be on no macho shit and be embarrassed to express my feelings. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Hey, I ain't gonna say I don't give a fuck, but it is what it is. Like, a lot of shit I just don't really hide. You know what I'm saying? I express that shit. If I'm mad, I'm mad. If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I'm happy, I'm happy. And that once in a blue moon, if I got down cry shouted, I ain't gonna hold that shit back. I'm gonna let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna go. But like, I was just thinking, oftentimes I've heard it told to myself, and I've witnessed women tell men, you need to man up. You need to be a real man. And I'm like, what the fuck does that shit mean? What the fuck does that mean? What is a goddamn real man? And wherever this real motherfucking man is, why ain't this motherfucker around? Excuse me. I don't understand. What the fuck is a real man? Not that I would ever want to be, quote unquote, a real man. Shit, I am who I am. If you don't like that shit, fuck you and the goddamn dick you came out of, bitch. Now, when I say bitch in this sentence, I'm not necessarily calling women female dogs. That's just an expression for the sake of the story. And so, you know, I just don't get that shit, man. You need to be a real man. A woman get all in a man's face, spitting on him, bumping him in his chest, barking at him with the chicken head, bobbing and all that shit, screaming and cussing. You need to be a real man. You need to man up. You need to man up. I'm like this. If you attacking me, I got to protect myself. And the best way I know how to protect myself is to protect myself. So I don't want to hear no shit about I'm still a woman. Nah, bitch, you ain't acting like no fucking woman. You acting like a goddamn animal. So, hey, if you know a thing about goddamn Big Sam, so I don't fuck with animals. I don't fuck with pets. None of them shits. Animals are made to be eaten. God damn it. I'm not nurturing them shits. I ain't being friendly with them motherfuckers. I don't fuck with them. You ain't coming in my house seeing no alive animals in my house. Ain't happening, y'all. Period. Simple and plain. So if you come at me like a wild ass animal, I gotta protect myself. I ain't got no problem laying your ass on the ground and laying on you so you can't move and hit me, punch and bite and all that shit. Calm your motherfucking ass down. We could talk like civilized adults. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that hitting and beating and all that shit. No, ma'am. I ain't with that shit. You come at me with all that screaming and hollering, I'm gonna tell you, look, y'all, get the fuck out my face. Go on about your goddamn business. And I'm gonna walk away. If you get to putting your hands on me, I got to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hit you now. And the way these chicks is these days, you know, women, they try so goddamn hard to be men. It's like a motherfucker will throw dukes, like for real. I'm like, man, what the fuck you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? How I was raised. You don't hit no goddamn woman. You just don't. But these motherfuckers running around here today. Now, I ain't saying all of them. Now, think about this shit. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If you a classy lady, if you old Claire Huxtable, whew, my goodness. Let me tell you something. Thank you. Oh, in my song. Woo. Yeah. Hold on. We gotta start that shit over. Hold on. Let me record my goddamn single. Hey girl. How you doing? You know I miss you.
Can I lay my head in your side, boo? Said I wanna lick your armpits, girl. Yeah, just wanna lay right there. You know I'm gonna go to your bosom. Put both of your nipples in my mouth. Let me just nibble on them. But you know I gotta go back to your side, boo, so I can lick on your armpits, baby. I wanna lick your armpits until it tickles you and you pee all over yourself. Ooh. I'm about to turn over, go back to your bosom, lift up that left boob, suck you in that little crack part, huh? Yeah. Let me pull on your nipple. Put it in my mouth. Let me lick you. I just want to lick on you. As I go down your navel, I gotta keep going south, where that clitoris at. I need to suck your clit, baby. I wanna nibble on it. I wanna nibble on it. I wanna nibble on it. Alright, that was some fuck shit. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with that shit. Alright, what the hell was I talking about earlier? You know what? Let's take a pause for the cause and get some shout outs. Alright, here we go.
Big Sam.
Yo, Big Sam.
Big Sam, Uneducated Opinions here.
We're going to record a new podcast tonight for tomorrow, but I just want you to know that
We got to figure out the microphones.
yeah, we'll get you on the show.
But
We're
he's
down to collab.
probably got the microphones figured out. And like,
Yeah,
I like your setup, bro.
Yeah, bro, you know
Big
what you're
Sam's
doing.
show is the shit. They
Big
play
Sam,
music.
you could probably teach us a thing
I think
or
he
two.
plays the drum, which I aspire
You're an aspiring drum
to
loser.
do. Yeah, I'm not good. Like, Trevis blew me up
Trevis
the other
blew
night.
you up.
Trevis
He don't
blew me
care
up.
about Trevis.
He don't care.
Big
Anyway.
Sam, we love you.
Big Sam, the show's a shit.
Shit talk, raw,
Shit talk.
vibing.
Vibing the new fucking radio 24 hours. I'm down. All right, Uneducated Opinions wants to be on
Hey,
your show.
just so
Link
you
up
know,
with your show. Let's figure
Neck
this
tattoos
shit
are
up.
the new earrings.
Neck tattoos. New
They're the-
earrings,
they're
bro.
the new earrings,
New
bro.
earrings. Uneducated Opinions, sign up.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
His coming was foretold. Tune in every Saturday to Thoughts by DeVille DIY, where you will get that growing up DeVille DIY. I'm telling you my life story. You can also tune in Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., and you can get you some morning discipline. By the way, you listening to that boy Big Sam.
Man, I ain't caught up with DeVille DI in a strong minute. Shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. You ever see some shit that was just so goddamn distracting that you just was like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, we got to catch up. Sooner or later, we will. So, we're going to transition to some other shit. And I'm going to put y'all on to some old
some shit that y'all don't know nothing. Some of you might not know nothing about. I'm about to dissect this conscious shit. Black conscious shit. God damn, that shit loud. Shit. Turn that motherfucker down. All right. Y'all want to hear some crazy ass shit? Listen at these motherfuckers argue. I'm sorry. Debate, as they say. This shit's going to be funny. You might want to turn your shit down for a couple hot seconds, and then you're going to turn that shit right back up.
I make this for you.
Call him real quick.
Okay, I call Divine Prospect. These are drive-bys. We don't buy these motherfuckers.
Hey, look at Michael Edwards in the chat now. Michael Edwards in the chat. Yo, let him have it in the chat, y'all. Let him have it. Yo, Michael Edwards did not answer the question. He refused to say yes. He refused to say no. He pretty much said, maybe so. I don't know what he said. He didn't even say maybe. You should be ashamed of yourself, Mike. Now go do your study and come back and see if you could do a better job. Because talking about something else.
All right, hey, Brother Divine, I want to let you know you got the right to hang up quick if you want to. Now, I just want to ask you one quick question that I asked you. And I
make this for you.
And I want to ask you about Jonah and the fish. That's all.
Hey, remember, Divine. Hey, peace to the. Hold on, real quick, Sam. Peace to the brother Divine. I just wanted to say what up to him before you go into your bill. Peace to the brother Divine.
Oh,
peace.
good.
Hey, I'm doing good, King. Yo, I like the info you've been disseminating when you was going at Unc, because I know they being ignorant as hell, and you was putting a lot of powerful information forth. I commend you for that powerful information. You was busting their ass, in my opinion. But anyway, in another conversation, you have every right to hang up. What we're not going to do is record you without you knowing. We on live, and you can hang up immediately if you do not want to answer if a whole fish actually swallowed a whole man, according to the Bible, Jonah chapter 1, verse 17, be it a whale, mammal, whatever, else a water creature. Did a whole fish swallow a whole man? Yes or no? Is it possible to is this a real fish that swallowed a real man, and that man stayed in that fish for 3 days and came out unsinged, unscathed, undigested, just thrown up and went home back to his family? Is this true or false? Can such a thing even happen?
All right, so the first question you asked is a yes or no. I'm going to say I don't know. I have no clue if that's historically accurate or not. And that's what I had shared with Sarnetta. What I told him is what's most important to me in regards to me identifying as an Israelite is the cultural significance of why that was even placed there in the literature in the first place, which is to teach a principle to the people so that way they continue to know what their ancestors wanted them to do when making certain decisions. The second thing you asked me, is that even possible? I don't know if that's possible or not. I have not seen that recorded anywhere. I can't verify it, so I'm not going to sit here and blindly tell you or anybody else that, yes, that's 100% fact. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick. Go ahead.
Hold up, Clay.
Go ahead.
I want to say that I respect this brother to the utmost, and I told you that's why he's totally different from all these other Hebrews. He didn't give us a whole taking us around Brooklyn and Jersey and then taking us back down south. He went directly and said, well, you know what? I can't tell you because I don't know. I can't, and you got to respect that. Whereas these other dudes would try to do all kind of crazy shit to prove their point, even though they know that shit was bullshit and they know they wrong. So I respect Divine answer.
Hey, Divine. Now let me ask you this, Divine. If you don't know if the fish actually existed, how do you know the purpose of the story if you don't know if the fish actually existed? Like if one knew the fish existed, then I could understand the premise that you understand the significance of it being written. But if you don't know if the fish existed, how can you be sure the reason why this was written in the first place if you don't even know if it's a true or a false story?
Well, technically speaking, something could be historical fiction, right?
Okay.
Or something can be written in regards to being a literary device to teach a message to a people.
Totally
we see this
understood.
in any ancient culture, right? In Mesopotamia, in Kemet, in West Africa, where certain things that's in an environment that people are able to identify, and they say, hey, okay, well, what's the best way to convey to our future generations that if the patron deity who we covenant with had put you on a mission to accomplish something, at what odds would you be willing to turn away from it, and what circumstances could possibly happen to you? So it was a teaching tool, and that's why the text was written, in order for people to understand that when you're called or assigned to do something, you have to do your best to follow through to it and commit to it, because otherwise,
so
something as grave as being eaten by a fish can happen to you. And again, we see this motive in plenty of other ancient cultures as well. It's not unique to ancient.
Oh, hold on, Divine. Slow down. How do we know it's a teaching tool if we don't know if this was a written account of something that actually happened? You may not have caught. I heard what you said, but if you are saying it's a teaching tool, I would believe you're saying that this never happened. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but see, things also can be folk tales. Things can be folklore. Things could be something that was passed down to say, hey, this is what happens. It could be a myth. Something can have an ounce of truth, but then be exaggerated for the purpose of teaching a message to a particular person or group of people. This is, again, techniques that were used in several other cultures as well. This is ancient Near Eastern literature.
All right, so let me ask the question differently. Let me ask the question differently. Have you come to the conclusion that this was merely a teaching tool, meaning this was not a legitimized story, but a story that's told so it could reveal a sign? Did you come to the conclusion yourself? And how might one be able to arrive at the same conclusion? Or is it purely subjective and at the discretion of each reader to assume if it is true or false?
Yeah, so what I would say is what you said, the lot of what you said as far as coming to discretion, it is up to the discretion of the reader to interpret what has been handed down to them.
Okay.
Right? In order for you to properly put into context what the message is again, you have to look at it objectively in the light of other ancient Near Eastern literature and see what are certain things. I'll give you an example, right?
Okay.
If you look in Mesopotamia, right, Mesopotamian culture, there's a book that's out right now, and it does a comparative and analytical study of ancient age cultures in regards to myths, in regards to folk tales, folklore, and I can send Senator the link or email it to you if you want it. And what they do is that they put ancient Israel in the same context with other ancient Near Eastern cultures, and they look at the certain, let's say, messages or stories or narratives, and they compare the narratives and say, okay, well, during this period of time, and if we're talking about Jonah, this is during the Assyrian situation, so I will put it about the 8th century BCE. What other narratives and comparative cultures can we look at and see what elements that this story contains that we see elsewhere? And we see a lot of different similarities in other Canaanite, Mesopotamian, and ancient Kemetic cultures, that things that they will use as teaching tools that they were familiar with in their environment. I'll give you an example. In Nineveh, if you know where that's located, it's not far from the sea area. As you know, also, there's a deity called Dagon that is there, which is the fish deity of the Philistines or anybody along that region right there. So it was known from people back then that if you were to, stretch out too much into the sea, because again, sea or yam was something that was treacherous and something that was unstable, and you happened to disappear, it was believed that a great whale or a great fish ate and swallowed you up. So if that was to happen to a person who was to turn away from a divine assignment, then they could say, well, wow, this will be a great teaching tool in order to share with our community to say, hey, look, these are the consequences that can occur to you if you've been given an assignment and you decide not to commit to it, because the people you have to give the message to are people that you hate. And therefore, it becomes a teaching tool. So a lot of people, when they look at the text, they take everything literally point for point for point, and that's their prerogative if they choose to interpret it that way. For me, the most important thing is the cultural significance in the narrative and what it teaches us today, that when we apply it, we can yield the same results.
Okay, my brother. Well, I don't want to be redundant, I totally
No problem.
appreciate how you communicated that process, and that's what I will say for that, without being redundant. But I do appreciate your answer far above and beyond, let's say, Michael Edwards, because he was just completely ridiculous. And Divine is bringing us a lot more perspective, and that we can appreciate. However, I want to say this to you. I understand everything you're talking about, doing a comparative study or analysis of other cultures and communities to see if we see a recurring theme here. All of that makes sense. I agree with that, with the exception of this part. If I want to just find out if this fish was real, that swallowed a whole human being for 3 days, and then after those 3 days, that human being comes out unscathed, unsinged, undigested, and ready to walk home back to his family. If someone tells me I need to read other stories to see if I could find out if this is true, I'm going to look at them weird. But if you say, brother, I don't believe that happened, I believe that this is an account or a sign that we could just learn from, I get it. But I don't believe they both can exist at the same time. I don't believe a person could tell me I don't know if this fish is real. However, this is an account that we can learn from, because I don't know if I could learn from that account if I don't know if that fish is real. However, I do understand what you're saying, because if a man was given a mission, I heard what you said real quick. I'm going to let you go.
Okay, go ahead.
I heard what you said about, let's say the fish is real and that man was given a mission, and in light of him not fulfilling that mission, we can now look at that and reflect on it. So whether he's real or not, we still can see the sign. I want you to know I heard everything you're saying. I'm just telling you how I conclude, what the conclusion I come to. But I get it. I hear what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying more than everyone else. Though we really just trying to get to the bottom of, can a Hebrew tell us if this damn fish is real or not? Now, we've been given a pseudo account of it being a bluefin tuna. So we pulled it up to see what the bluefin tuna eats. And apparently the bluefin tuna doesn't eat human beings. It eats herring and small fish. And then we also showed the picture of the bluefin tuna. And there's also a fraudulent picture circulating of the bluefin tuna, which I believe is circulated by biblical subscribers. But that's neither here or there, because we had to get Mike out of here because he was just over talking and being obnoxious, but that's what he does. Mike, I love you.
What I'm going to say is
but
this.
You're ridiculous.
What I'm going to say is this. What you're saying, I understand your point. What I do want to say is that also you got to keep into account the historical context, right?
Yes.
Historically speaking, if you were back then,
yes,
it would be a different story, right? Because you would not have the degree of science that we have today to make a logical assumption to say, okay, well, maybe it's not possible that that can happen. I mean, I know the elders are saying this. I know they're teaching this to us. But matter of fact, let me go and investigate this matter to see if this is true. That wasn't the mindset back then, because where we live at today, so much history has occurred and endeavors in regards to science that the people wouldn't challenge or ask these questions or do any kind of comparative analysis with other cultures like we do today, and or even look at the zoology.
Yes.
And look at to see what's in the Mediterranean Sea to see if that's even possible, like what data that we can pull from zoologists to tell us, hey, is this even possible that an animal like this exists? What is the skeletal record saying here from anything that we've examined that either washed up on the shore or things that we've seen that we can actually substantiate? So because we didn't have the same mind we have today back then, you can better understand why a person would take that 100% to be literal, because they didn't have the same devices we have today to do that type of analytical research and to determine whether or not, oh, yeah, this really happened, and or, well, you know what, this is simply a teaching tool.
Understood.
That's all I want to add to that.
No, I understand. Yeah. I believe most of humanity, whether that time or now, though, understands something about digestion, because we did see medical records, whether it be on papyrus, whether it be on the walls, or whether it was by those who were entrusted to do the recording. And I believe ancient peoples up into present day can presume, outside of people who subscribe to scripture, that if anything is alive, it has some form of digestive system, and things normally don't go in and come completely out without not being deformed or even alive, especially not a whole human. I don't think anything's ever been documented on planet Earth, unless you can correct me or any other Hebrew could correct me. I don't think nothing on planet Earth has ever swallowed the whole human being for 3 days inside of its digestive system and come back out alive, whole and alive after those 3 days. I don't know if any organism has existed inside of any other organism's digestive system for 3 whole days, and come back alive those 3 whole days to fly or talk about it or walk right after. So that's why I would completely nullify that concept. But again, you were very forthcoming.
Yo. Man, I love hearing logical conversations with people. It's talking about Christianity and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or not even just Christianity, but just common sense, just pull logic on the conversation. That shit is just, I just enjoy that shit. All right. Moving on, god damn it. What's next? What is we gonna talk about next? Oh shit, what is this? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. We gonna learn today. How is y'all doing out there?
Big Sam presents Raw.
I make this for you.
Is you doing all right? Is you having a great day? If you're not, you can make a choice to change that shit. All you got to do is just think about some happy, positive shit and then keep it moving. But if you can't think of nothing happy and positive, I got something that'll distract you. Listen to this craziness.
Learn from the wrong way to get the right,
I'm going to get this information.
Right adjusting.
Adjusting?
Oh, whatever.
No, don't run now. If you got the word of God, share it with the people.
I already spoke. If you kill your father, don't pick on the Israel. They hurt him.
Who, the Jews?
Purposely.
The Jews.
Don't put me in a camera.
I have to, because we learning.
No, you're not. You're learning by yourself. That's what I try to say all day. Each person have a will.
Listen, you know what I be wondering? When I be sitting here with my family.
Why are you using this kind of copy box and
what you call it?
Copy machine.
Oh, I get.
It's
the
a
phone.
Copy thing.
I understand what you're saying. It's a phone.
They have no spirit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna touch the spirits of other people. First of all, I'm recording me. I'm on here. You're not on here
Anymore.
Yeah, well,
I don't like the
you know what? This is
because I feel bad.
It's
talking about.
Hold on, let me put it back on you.
And how we're gonna live through life and not knowing about heaven's already made for you.
This is what I want to know.
Amen.
This is what I want to know. Hold on. Do you stop by white people and try to tell them the same information?
Not white.
No, listen.
There's no race.
Listen, you are a different race. I get you, right? But do you stop?
Don't argue with me, sir.
I'm not arguing.
I don't like that
You
machine.
came to us.
I know. We was doing our thing.
I'm going now.
No, I want to hear you. I just want to know, do you stop by other...
When you hurt. Look, I put it right there.
Put it right here.
When you hurt, you need something to know can be not hurt by hurting it.
Listen, I don't have a problem with some of what you're saying, but you running every time we get a real conversation. You're the only one that want to talk. That's not fair.
Put down that machine, I will.
No, listen, you know why?
Because they're gonna run me up and then tell me.
You're not that deep for them to try to come.
I am.
No, we all
telling people the truth, man, and I don't.
Hey, I be telling the truth too to people. I be telling them the truth too.
Can you put that down?
I can put it down, but he gotta hold it.
Yourself.
I did have it on myself.
Oh,
You just hold on. You just took my camera and said, "Hey, I want to tell you this." Hey, I just want to know one question.
You already know, okay?
One question. Let me ask you one question.
Put me in the camera.
All right, go ahead. You hold.
There you go. Now you
keep me on the camera. Catch me when you can, though.
If I could answer you, I will.
No, it's not a problem. That's why I want to ask. Do you stop by other races and tell them the same stuff you're telling us, or do you feel like you had to save us black people?
I tell you, I make a sample first. What people are, not what color, ethnic, whatever we are.
I hear that. I was actually
Because the truth
yes,
have no limit anyway.
I'm with that. I agree with that. But what I'm saying, when you
Why we limit our humankind?
You talking about limits, but you bring in Jesus to my
No.
Imagine if every time you swiped your debit or credit card, you were...
My bad. Goddamn ads.
Jesus.
No, you was talking about Jesus.
I talk about heaven.
You said they killed Jesus.
No. That's just the process. Don't
killing Jesus is the process.
Why are you so confusing about not knowing? You know.
I don't know nothing about no Jesus.
Don't be confused. Everyone.
See, now you want to be on it. There you go. I see you. Now you want to be on the camera. You're talking to the camera now.
Because he's on the camera.
Then go ahead, record him too.
We're not.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. My daughter.
Why are you so afraid?
That spooky stuff.
Same thing with them. They think they killed Jesus and they're afraid, and so they hide out. They hide out with the conscience. Don't hide out. Admit it what you're wrong, and then you. Didn't I make a sample?
You remember any of your God?
I'm your father. You killed me, but I didn't die. Look.
Remember any of
them? Hey, sir.
Huh? Go ahead.
I'm your father. You killed me, but I didn't die for it.
Son, you call me polite. That's crazy.
If we don't believe.
Did you say polite?
Thank you. That's
now
the process.
I'm believing this nigga power.
That's the process. That's why heaven are made.
Say it again.
That's why the heaven are coming. It's just for all.
But,
and you talk about colors and the differences and why and that I don't believe and you believe, but you do. You know.
So hold on.
I see that.
Hold on. So you're telling me?
Don't stop me, sir.
Stop you. You keep running off. I'm trying to stop you because you're the only one want to talk.
Because when somebody talking, I want to hear it.
That's true, but you're not.
But we're not talking about.
So you're the only one talking though. That's the problem.
I have to.
Why do you feel?
Because I feel sick if my family when the product is discontinued. How hurt it is. I'm a human. How do you kill somebody alive and hurting their family and not continuously understand we can be wrong and for living on it? But it's not said. One by one.
So this is what I'm saying.
That's all. I don't want to tell you.
Yo, I can't.
Yo, bro, you gotta bounce.
I have bounce, man. If I'm your father, I can. I'm your father. You kill me. I'm still alive, and forgive you for it. You better know that it's a heaven.
That's what I'm saying. We don't believe in that. That's trash.
You don't have to.
That's trash. That's actually trash.
Don't stop.
That's actually trash.
Don't stop relationship like that.
No, it's trash.
Be love.
This ain't no relationship because you're the only one talking. Yeah.
I have to. If they
you have to be the only one talking.
If they discontinue.
So we don't know no better. We just supposed to listen to you.
I'm a human.
So who are we? Are we human? You see, you taking a long time, bro. That's disrespectful.
Man,
are we human or not?
Are we human
I shouldn't have talking to you, right? Right? Is that the answer?
No, I don't mind, but you're not.
Say it. Say it.
No.
You say you don't believe it.
Yeah, it's
but
trash.
you do.
I don't believe it.
You do.
That's trash.
You have to.
It's trash.
No, I know.
Hey, look, she got
I
a
know.
question.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Hold on. Stop. Be respectful. She got a question.
Wait again, slowly. Because I got irritated.
Come closer, man.
Yeah.
Get in the front. Get in the front.
Right.
If a
Just
car,
asking a question.
If a person, yeah.
A car crash so that other people thank God because the other people died.
Okay.
If a person survives a car crash,
yeah,
and 2 people die in it,
yeah,
should the person that stay alive thank God? If you in a crash,
that depends on the person. Let me say my vision. It's like a question to you too. Okay? If a person, I just lost it. Wait. I'm confused.
If you're driving?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
She talk about relationship with a guy, with a person helping others to go through life.
No. She talking about driving a car.
Right.
3 people in the car.
All right.
1 person live.
Okay.
The other 2 die.
And they're thinking
in the car?
Talk louder.
In the car?
If they're thinking God that the other people died.
If they thank God they're alive, are they thanking God that the other 2 people died?
Again, slowly.
Okay. Three people.
Right.
Driving.
Three people driving a car.
In a car.
Two are sitting.
2 died. Car crash.
Oh, okay.
So 2 died, 1 still alive.
Yeah.
One survived the crash.
Okay. Now, okay.
Does the person alive thank God even though the 2 people died?
The person that's still alive,
Yes.
should he thank God?
Even though the 2 people died? Yes.
Because I thank God.
No, he shouldn't.
He shouldn't, thank God.
He shouldn't.
Okay.
You know why? I explain my.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, don't
No,
laugh
it's
at
not
me.
a problem,
Don't
no
laugh
problem.
at me. The 2 person gone. God knows. God make everybody anyway. God took care of it. But the person who's driving still alive, you know what happened to him? He had to keep driving. Even if it's no more accident, even if it's another accident, he still have to drive. But how he's gonna drive? With 2 person already died in his mind, and it's not his fault for the accident. God will take, if the baby born in the mother.
Yeah, she understands English. You don't.
Okay.
She gets you.
Sorry. If the person come out of the life and die right away, and doctor just saying a premature or how do you call that? They are disabled and they cannot last for a lifetime or certain time, they gone. But who took care of it? But don't be like.
You kill people?
Yeah, accidentally. And they accusing that, I hate to say it, they're using that against me since I come to the United States.
Oh.
So they misfollowing my guidance.
You was in a war?
No, I was a kid. I molested my family. My mother is a woman. There's nobody around. It's like David's story, that the women just taking a bath in front of you, and she just don't cover it up by warning, hey, don't, stay with the, position of being a male and female, right? There's no experience. I even contact God already have a head. 5 years old.
What country?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
They put me in the book of Americans.
I went there 4 months ago.
They hit a bottle about so far away and got the person's head, but he didn't die.
To the average.
I don't know what the fuck this man talking about.
I make this for you.
But yo, Polite being his best to be patient with him.
But he died later. That's why they don't bring it up.
So how you kill the people?
I didn't kill it. They call me a killer. They treat me as a killer since I got here, and I didn't even know. Because when kid done something wrong, without a parenting.
That's right. I understand.
Okay, and they don't know how they respect by the case of what they doing wrong for.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, you know, your family know. They punish you before you are dangerously, But
I understand.
Now I'm arguing. People don't like it because I'm already old. So what? I'm getting a free of life and knowing God, and I could go to heaven. But my family, double trouble for me. What do? I told you, when you stop the product.
Yeah, you get in here, we got questions.
When you stop the product, my family, I'm the last one, right?
Yeah.
My family are terrible. They don't. they think they have kids, they have families, they have spouse. They could do all kinds of relationship, bad relationship, and doesn't matter we belong to each other or not. So I feel like what am I judging my family? So I walk away and share this kind of relationship to people. Tell them, don't. I learned from that. Don't make a bad relationship to be a companion.
Gotcha. Go ahead. You had a question?
Yeah. When someone gets killed, if it is a part of God's plan, is the killer a good guy?
It's a killer's plan. It's not God's plan.
For doing God's plan.
Let me put it up.
Get in the front.
When somebody killing something, when somebody just not enjoying preserving. When somebody is in this world, they're not preserving something. They don't preserve it. That's already a sin. When a person look at a woman's eye without now dating them with the body, it's a lust already in their mind. You don't have to, I don't have to, now dating you, rape you and all that, and hurt you and spank you and this behavior to you. I already have a sin. When somebody get hurt, look, that's deep. I get hurt. When I judging somebody, I being judged. My eyes can see. I feel bad. I still have to expel it for people. Hey, that's what we have. What can we do? That's my deep baking.
So what religion you are?
Huh?
What religion? What spirituality?
I can't say. If I say it, you know what happened? I abuse Jesus.
If you say what religion you are, you abuse Jesus?
Yeah. I have to. I want to go to heaven.
So you think?
You know why I want to go to heaven?
So you think Jesus existed?
Am I still in the picture?
Of course you are.
Study it. You know why? You know why I go to heaven, sir?
Why you think you're going to heaven?
Because I want to say sorry to the person.
All you gotta do is say sorry.
When God sees the accident, when God sees the accident, He sees it as an accident. He don't see it purposely of the believing you have. Same thing. When you believe something yourself. Okay, one final question. Answer. When you talk to people, you talk to people. When you talk to God, different. You tell them straight. Otherwise, you are not straight to yourself.
So God be talking back to you? God be answering you? What do you be saying to you?
It might take time. It might take time, sir. But when time comes, when He answers it, you can't. I'm selfish to tell you. When God answers you what your question is, you don't go answer a human again. Because human, we all sinful. But that is, my imagination is stretching too selfishly. That's why I hate to say to people, I still have to make a sample of my family. What they did to themselves, what they not accepting. A little boy grew up in their part of the family can be, hold on to them no matter if we have sinned or not. Okay, that's sick, going around and telling my family disease to others.
There's a bunch. I don't know what that man was talking about, man.
To accept, ask for forgiveness, and sharing the problem. Okay? All right? Being a human. Yeah. It's no idling. When you're idling, when you say, oh, if the ball, look, read it out. If the ball on the floor and then do not come back, one day you drop the ball just don't come back again. Mm-hmm. You will be completely understand who did this. And it happened to me, it will happen to you. I'm just making a sample.
I understand
okay?
what you're saying.
There is miracle in this world. It's still going. Yes, sorry. I'm just making a sample.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
How come we have to be taught about God before we
Huh?
believe in Him?
What?
How come we have to be taught about God before we believe in Him?
No, you don't taught God. God taught us. You have to be humble first. When you ask for gift, when somebody give me something, you have to ask the word nicely. Then you receive it. Then you know what you ask for. When you got it, you know what you're having. You don't just take everything out of this world and don't know what it means.
That's a good question.
You gotta live in a purposely knowing.
Most of the time, you never do.
No, I gotta go.
No, you good.
No,
You
I'm
not good.
crying.
You crying? I understand what you're saying, though.
I hate to,
I get it.
if a person's sick, you must know he's sick, and then there's no cure for you. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You must be kidding.
Man, Christianity a hell of a drug, man. They got everybody tripping. They got everybody tripping in this.
I know they run
And
me
I
in the
think
box
I've opened this
all
vortex doing
day
all
long.
these religious debates.
Sir,
Now it's-
sorry.
Now
Thank
it's
you.
all over.
Thank you. Sorry. They run me with this box all day long. But how come they don't care about themselves?
Hey,
I call it
that's-
copy machine. Why do the people know about themselves first?
I like that.
Like if you know there's God, everyone know, right?
Yeah, everyone
Is
knows.
God is that personal to you or personal to the world?
Let me ask something. Let me ask you something. You know about
Sorry, topping you over. I don't like it.
Not a problem. Listen, you know slavery, right? Slavery?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay.
Yes.
For-
You think I know all the answers?
No, I don't. I'm just asking.
Okay, if I can answer.
I don't think
Thank you,
know
sir.
most of the answers.
Come on, brother, tell
All
me.
right, cool. So, you know about slavery, right?
Yeah.
So, where was God during the time we were being enslaved? Why God didn't stop that?
He's in you.
No,
He knew.
We're not doing that.
He knew.
He knew it.
You know why we have to
was
be
he watching?
I am a slave too.
I don't mind. But
Except
I'm talking about real
I didn't have a
That nigga said,
We
I don't
all have
mind.
to be a
I'm talking
slave
about real slavery.
to each other.
That is all right. I understand that. But where was God during the actual slavery?
Huh?
What was he doing? Was he just chilling? Was he sitting there hanging out?
No.
Why he don't stop that?
That is a generational,
Mhm.
degree of. We talk about slavery. What about Moses? He picked the slave out of Egypt.
I don't believe Moses is it. I don't believe
Thank
none
you.
of that. I don't believe none
It's
of
a
that.
story.
Yeah, I don't believe in none of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the real world.
Okay, you talk about slave. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Each slave.
Like, what was your question you just asked? How do we know what?
Okay. Let me finish him. Let me ask. No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm too
okay. I
fast.
understand.
Okay,
You're right.
you're a slave.
Yes.
Let's
So
go back. Let's
okay.
go back. You're a slave. I'm the master.
Okay.
I bought you.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I human?
Yeah.
Are you a human?
Yeah.
That's it. That's just
But where's God during
your
that?
last leg.
Huh? Where's God during that?
China, right? Relationship.
I need that. It's getting good.
There's so many things already happened. Don't you
Yeah, I know.
use that machine and take out the history
Okay.
and see why they do such a thing, and then why I don't understand.
Hey, what you were saying about China? What you
Huh?
say? Y'all did something to the women's feet? What y'all
Yeah,
said?
since they was right.
Their feet was too big
对
or
不对
something?
对不对女人
that's
有
just code D.
Sometimes the women right tie up the feet when they were kids.
Oh, yeah.
So they cannot run away from the man.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They tie your.
Tie the
Okay,
feet.
look. You have
Tie
toes,
the-
right? You
yeah.
have toes, right?
Yeah,
They bend
yeah.
the toes
I heard
and
about
wrap
that.
it up.
Why they did
Yeah,
that?
So you can run
Why
away
they did
from the
that?
man.
Oh, wow.
Just man. You
Very
think run
long-
away from
very
God?
long
You
before.
think they run away from God?
Very long
Oh,
before.
wow.
Very long before.
I know. I heard of it.
And one time.
You know what they told us though? They told us you just didn't want the women with big feet.
No. They when they were
I
kids.
didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
no,
could
that-
walk
yeah,
like
no,
this.
no,
They
no,
could
no,
walk
no.
tiptoe with the little shoes.
Because
2 to 1.
because
So-
in the
so man
ancient
could come here.
time, the
Come here,
woman
make
will not
some,
go out.
kind of,
Just stay in the
understanding with
home.
me.
The woman supposed to just.
Isn't it sad?
Yeah.
Being a woman has
so-
to be.
Y'all
So-
cut the feet or y'all?
No, they bend your toe.
because,
You see your toes? They curly up and tied it.
What the, how you do
So, oh man, it
It's,
smell. When you want to clean it up, then take the bandage out. When you were,
Yeah.
when they were in the process of growing, they already have the toes bending.
Wow.
So wrap it with the bandage. So when they growing, they
They
just
do that like
they
when
just
when you're-
limit it.
When you're a baby or?
Yeah, since you were 3
Oh.
years old.
Wow.
Damn.
So how often?
So it don't grow no more? Or?
It can't grow, sir. If I tie up your arms in the back, you can't even take your arm out and do your whatever you can do.
All right.
You got that? You talk about hurt. You talk about hurt.
Yeah, that's pain. Yeah.
Just 2 generations ago.
Wow.
My grandmother's mother are like that.
Wow.
Okay? And why? Why do humans extending life and pressuring each other?
I get what you're saying.
That's why I know the